Hi there and welcome to Adobe Illustrator CC. Now in this video I'm gonna show you a bit about the interface and we are going to create a workspace together. Also I will show you some very essential commands and shortcuts that you are going to use throughout your life with Illustrator. Let's start. For this we need to open a file to give you good examples. So come to File and you have Open, and from what you downloaded previously please select introduction.ai and click Open. Simple. Now the first thing you want to take care of is the workspace. So please come to Switch Workspace on the top right, click on it, and then you want to select Essentials here. This is the latest workspaces in Illustrator. It should have a tick, so you click on it, and most probably when you come back it has the tick here. Now I would like you to reset it. You will reset it, it goes to factory standard if you like. The next thing you want to do is to set up the toolbar, because this is where our drawing tools and everything is here. Maybe you have your toolbar in one column like I have, if you have enough space on your screen. Or maybe you have it, notice this double arrow here, maybe you have it in two columns. So it's your choice to work in one column or two columns depending on the space you have. I'm gonna go to one column. All the tools are not on the toolbar. We need to upgrade the toolbar in fact. To do that, come to the three dots here, Edit Toolbar, click on it, and you will notice here there is a list of all the tools. It's important to have all the tools inside the toolbar, then we can select. To do that, you come to the menu of the toolbar here. So it is the three lines, click on it, and switch to Advanced. And now you have it maybe in one column or two columns, simple. Now there is something else I would like you to take care of, okay, once for all. Come back to Edit Toolbar, and there are these four icons here. It's not time to explain to you what they do, but we are going to use them during the course, and they are actually very useful. So please click on them and highlight them and let them appear in the toolbar. Cool, we're set. In the toolbar here you have two main tools that I would like to tell you about now. It is the black arrow or the selection tool and the white arrow or the direct selection tool. The selection tool is your go-to tool, is the one you're gonna use most because you can select objects, big objects, okay, and move them around or stretch them and make them bigger and smaller, okay? So that's why it's your go-to tool. And of course you can select more and move them around. The direct selection tool does a lot of work. So you notice here, not only the object is selected, but lots of details and certain things and anchor points have been selected. This is because you can click on one of them, for example, and you can move the details around, the corners, for example, or even add amend curves and stories like this. Some essential shortcuts. You surely want to zoom in on certain objects. Now, the first zoom in is through the mouse scroll. You can hold the Option or the Alt key on the PC and zoom in using your mouse scroll. If you are on the Mac, you know exactly how to do it. Now notice what happened here. It always scrolls towards the mouse pointer. So if the mouse pointer goes out, you're lost. So this is a nice way, a fun way to do zooming in and zooming out, but there is better. Most of the time, we don't want just to zoom in. We want to select an object and zoom on this subject. I will go for the selection tool. So the shortcut here is Command and equal sign or the plus sign on the main keyboard. Here you are. So notice the object now has been centered in the middle of the screen and you are zooming towards it. Okay. The Command or Control minus on the main keyboard, you notice now you are zooming out. Okay, that's pretty cool, right? Now the last one in zoom is the Command or Control 0. It zooms in on your artboard and tries to display as much as possible. Very useful techniques. Now I zoomed out, and then there is the space bar. The space bar, click space bar, you click and drag. Very useful because most of the time you want to be, for example, here and zoom in even more. Now you want to see what's around there on the corner. Press space bar and move it around. Oh, I can see. Go back here, move it here, go back. It's very useful and I'm sure you will get used to it. Our next step here is to create a new document. So let's go to File and let's go to New. And here you have a lot of presets, including the one you have used recently and the one you haven't saved, okay? And you have the mobile, web, print, or whatever you like here. Now let's what's happened here. If you select letter, which is an American, it is always measured in points, 612 by 792. Actually, letter should be in inches. That's how we work, okay? Printers even work like this, everybody. Now, if you select A4, it goes back to points and up. Okay, you have to put it in millimeters. Back to millimeters, 210 by 297. It really doesn't matter. You can always use any units that you want. So I'm going to select a letter, for example, and create a new document. So this is our artboard. So it's the letter size. And you notice here, when I don't select anything, no selection, I can see the document. The units are points. I can still change them to inches if I like to. And you can edit artboards. So this is the artboard. And to edit it, you can click over here or click on the tool. For now, I'm gonna click edit artboard. It's nicer. And you notice that there is a binding box for the artboard. And actually the artboard tool has been selected here. You can click and drag and make it bigger, smaller, the way you would like. And now you have a size that nobody wants. So you can reset that, come back to letter, very easy. And if you like to zoom, you can, of course, create many other artboards in the size that you like. These are very nice artboards. You can put some more here and make sure you don't send them to the printer or to the web. And also, you can add a new artboard. First, I'm going to undo these two. If you add an artboard, you will have a similar artboard here. Let's zoom in. So you have now two artboards. Of course, you can click and drag and move your artboards with whatever is inside around if you want to. You can delete an artboard, but the artwork inside will not be deleted. Here you go. Artboard, we don't want you anymore. So these are the major things, and later on I'll give you more details. And I will see you in the next lecture, starting to work some awesome artworks.